Previously on Survivor. The two tribe captains, Bafana legend Mark Fish and ex-Springbok rugby captain Corne Krieger, are balancing survival on a remote island with leading their respective tribes. On Utara, Mark has steered his tribe to victory in both immunity challenges so far.
Utara wins the challenge! Utara wins the challenge! Wins tribal immunity!
Team Utara!
But his reluctance to strategize before challenges,
Guys, chill.
has already cost his tribe a valuable reward,
Utara, I've got nothing for you. Grab your stuff, head on back to your camp.
stirring up resentment from some Utara members.
I put my hand up and I said, I'm really good at puzzles. And I just got ignored.
I know I'm wrong and I should not have left you out.
Realizing his mistake, Mark apologized to the tribe.
And I wanted to apologize for maybe not strategizing and doing it the right way, but we learn as we go along. Hopefully it makes them a little bit more comfortable seeing me as their captain, and that'll give them everything, and then hopefully, as I said, we will all move forward together and win the next challenge, hopefully, and then, who knows? Bang, bang!
Over on Selatan, Corne Krieger is leading a very different tribe.
Everybody's, happy in good spirits. That seems to be the order of the day, every day for Selatan.
I want somebody in my tribe, in this tribe, in Selatan, to win survival.
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Selatan.
But despite their positive attitude, Selatan has lost immunity twice.
Selatan, I will see you at tribal council. Somebody's going home.
Corne wants to keep the tribe physically strong to win future challenges.
Vote for who you think is the weakest person.
But at the first tribal council, the Rugrats Alliance with Graham in charge voted off Ashley. Much to Corne's surprise.
I realized last night at tribal council that I don't know much about the game Survivor.
Then at Selatan's second tribal council, the Rugrats split the votes between Philip and Marsha.
4 votes Marsha, 4 votes Philip. 1 vote left.
Catching Philip off guard and sending Marsha, one of Corne's favorite players on the tribe, home. 18 are left. Who will be voted out next?
Tonight I was on the bottom of the totem pole and I was thrown under the bus.
As I've always said, when there's a setback, we lose a tribe member, we lose immunity. We go there, we sort it out, but when we come back here, it's gone, Gone.
Yeah.
Like, done.
I have to do something to keep myself in the game. I need to deflect the attention off of me. Hopefully they can make a strength decision and take David off.
Yeah, because the draft comes through in the mornings and I freeze my butt off it.
Okay, how is moving this down going to help you?
It doesn't expose me that much. Just move it down. I'm sleeping at the end.
Listen, David, hang on.
Not making sense.
David, you sleep there. Why are you moving this stuff?
Because this must be allowed in the carpet.
Nothing has to be in line. If you want to move the blanket down, put the blanket on the beach if you want.
You want?
I complicate things because I'm the last person in the alliance. I could be next on the chopping block at the next tribal council. I'm going to suggest David. David doesn't bring anything to the table. Old fart.
Last night, it was like sleeping in a sand blast. It's hectic. You can't believe how the weather in this place changes, and it's humbling.
Dave, put your side down.
Hang on, we're busy here. There's roots here.
Down, not up.
Hang on, we're busy here. There's roots here.
Okay, do your thing.
Philip at the moment is scurrying for favour. This morning he's working his butt off because he knows he had 4 votes against him last night, against 5. He's really trying hard to squeeze his way into our lines.
I wish people would see, just take one look at David and see how useless he is.
I know.
He does nothing at camp. Now we came there when you were finishing up the palm leaves.
But don't say too much now. Not today.
I'm not going to stop. I'm just saying. I'm telling you because I can't vent with you.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Anyway, you know how I feel about him. You know I voted the way I was told last night, as long as you know that.
Comfort levels are, we're not comfortable. I mean, I think a lot of the time it's just a good excuse to sit down.
I don't know if you've noticed that you and I are doing all the work around camp when it comes to cooking, catching fish. So I'm telling you one thing now, I'm not going fishing today.
Yeah.
And I might not go tomorrow depending on their actions today.
Yeah. They've got to help a little bit more.
No, for sure. I mean,
can't
they'll
hang
starve
around.
without us.
Yeah.
So
Can't just hang around and hope for better days.
I'm not gonna
So
sit around and just feed the, you know, the eaters.
So what we're doing is carrying the whole group through to the final.
And then they'll vote us off
Exactly.
when they don't need us anymore.
That's what I was thinking about last night. Oh, it's a very real situation that we have around camp now. So now is the time to form alliance, strong alliances, so that you do have a fairly good group that can work against the lazy group. I don't want to be voted out by people that are not willing to cook and, do their share. The thing that's happening around camp now is we've got a bit of a split.
The doers and the don't
split.
doers.
If you can maybe gather the group and just designate certain tasks to certain people, I think we'll all be happy campers. That way everybody's pulling their worth.
I appreciate you guys coming to tell me this, but it's also your responsibility. If no one's doing something, you gotta tell them.
No, but it creates arguments between people when you start saying, you're not doing this, so-and-so. You know what I mean?
If it turns out to be an argument, then you can come and tell me, we all adults here.
Yeah, so you're saying be a bit direct. If you need water in the pan, say, please give me some water.
I have been doing that actually.
Exactly. My job as a captain is to try and keep these guys together, motivated together, because we want to win these challenges, especially the immunity challenges, so that we can keep this team as long as possible together, so that one of them have the opportunity to win the final prize. I can see 1 or 2 individuals not really participating, not wanting to be part of something. Maybe we should start designating jobs, duties for people to do.
We're at the point now where we're getting lax because we've won. There's no real pressure, and that's actually when we need to be on it, so that the next challenge we devastate them and break their spirit.
You all agree, guys?
Can I just say something as well? If people are getting fussy about eating, then they're going to eat less as well. Yeah. So that's up to them completely.
You're right.
I'll feed myself whatever I want to eat. And then if you guys don't want to eat it, you guys are more than welcome to go hungry. I really don't mind. Okay.
Suzanne has had a change of attitude. The only way he expresses himself is with aggression or kind of negativity. But yeah, he's the antagonist here.
I don't know if you want to kill it because I don't really want to.
But you want to eat it though?
Yeah,
You want to keep it
No,
in the
no.
pet? We've got seafood.
No, Dad!
There goes my food into the bush.
Eat oysters, right? Next time, someone else can catch it and then they can do what they want with it, okay?
Zan is irritating the camp like you won't believe. And he's really getting on my nerves. He is so selfish. But if she's someone you would want to take to the merge, I would rather take Val. I trust Val more.
But Val does nothing. Val's everyone else's, let me just tell you, first choice to go because she's not really doing much.
Let's take it back to camp.
Yeah.
No, we've got mail.
We got mail.
Yeah. Hey!
Guys, we got mail. That's to be good.
Better be out.
Let's find out.
Get ready for a challenge where winner takes all. It's time for a reward, so don't drop the ball. Communication is needed, over and under. If you don't work together, you might make a blunder.
We'll get something out if you are doing it right. We'll be sitting pretty. No more sleepless nights.
Pillows and mattresses.
Rewards are so important, and everybody realizes the importance. I don't have to motivate them. I have to try and sort of make sure that everybody understands their task and that they execute their task well.
Let's go. I'm just taking myself up, sorry.
Wilson is ready for this challenge.
I don't want to go back to tribal council, and I don't want to lose out on any reward. Anything that can make life more comfortable on this island for us will be fantastic.
Come on in, guys. Tara getting their first look at the new Skeleton. Marsha, second person voted out of this game at the last tribal council. By now, most of you would have adjusted mentally to the fact that you're stranded on a remote island in the South China Seas. Zan, how comfortable are things back at Utara camp?
Things at Utara are getting a bit tight now. We're starting to run low on vegetables, potatoes. They're really in the red now. I managed to catch a water monitor this morning, but I didn't want to kill it. I thought you don't kill an animal like that. You're not hungry enough for that, so I let it go.
How are you sleeping?
We've got one huge bed made out of bamboo and palm fronds. It's super uncomfortable.
I took the initiative to make the bed. Nobody helped me with that bed. You don't shoot your team member down. You don't shoot even your person that you formed an alliance. No matter how you feel about it, you don't shoot them down. Not in front of everybody else.
A lot of people are sleeping on the beach. And in the last 2 nights, I've been sleeping on a hammock that I made. So I'm pretty chill there.
It's made out of the flag.
Out of the flag?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I see why not everyone else has a hammock as well.
Everyone's allowed to use initiative and make their own hammock, so they must do so.
People are getting so pissed off about the sentimental value of a flag,
then they really came to the wrong place, and they are not survivors.
Well, let's get to your next reward challenge. This is how it's going to work. Both tribes will split into 3 teams of 2 pairs, with another 3 single players standing by on the platform on the other side. On my go, 1 pair will grab a ball, place it onto their 2 bamboo poles, and you have to make your way through this obstacle course, under the crossbeam, through the tripwires, over the uneven balance beams, and across the rope line on the other side to drop that ball into the trough. Once you've done that, the next pair can go until all 3 balls are on the other side. Couple of rules here. You may not touch that ball with any part of your body, not your hands, not your head, not anything. If I see it, I'm going to call it. You have to start again at the beginning of whatever obstacle you're on. The only time you can touch it is when you're loading the ball onto your bamboo poles and once you've crossed the rope on the other side. Also, if you drop your ball at any point in the game, you have to start again at the beginning of that particular obstacle. Everybody with me? Once you get to the other side and everyone's on the other side, only then can you maneuver the balls up the platform. Then you've got to pop them into the chain harness, turning your ball into a wrecking ball. Use it like a pendulum. You can only swing 1 ball at a time. What you want to do is to shatter the pots on those pedestals. First tribe to shatter all 7 pots wins this challenge, walks away with the reward. Guys, want to know what you're playing for?
Yes.
Let's see what we got. A couple of camp mattresses, a hammock, some pillows, and a number of other comfort items. Now, judging by your reactions, these are some items that can add a lot of value to your lives back at camp. 1 try wins it all. Courtesy, of course, of Outsurance. I'll give you a few moments to strategize.
I looked at that obstacle course and I thought, well, this is something I can do quickly without even thinking off the top of my head. Being a martial artist and balancing on a beam of 6 foot, doing kicks until I can't feel my leg anymore.
My whole motto with them all the time is to say, keep your minds clear, don't panic, don't take it personally if anybody shouts at you. It's just that he wants to win as badly as you do.
Here's one pair. Here's another pair. Here's another pair. Yeah, and yeah, sitting out. Okay, guys, so we're happy with it.
Yeah,
Well, happy with it. Sivu, it's important not to take things personal, but really.
Utara, you need to sit 2 people out. Who's it going to be? Sivu. And Kilani. Okay, why don't you 2 make your way on over here? Come grab a seat here with me.
I was extremely angry and I couldn't hide it.
And Mark, when I tell him as a coach, I can balance, he should trust me because he should know who I am.
Utara and Sillerton competing for reward. Some very much needed camp comforts courtesy of Outsurance. Survivors ready?
Yeah.
Utara first to load their ball, already on their way. Got to go under the cross beam. Much harder than it looks.
Slow and steady, they're not making it.
Zan and Bootle, very comfortable teamwork here. Cornay and Moira still struggling to get into those tripwires. They are through the cross beam. Bootle out on Utara's side.
Easy. Watch the ball.
Zan and Bootle onto the uneven balance beams now, quickly making their way across. Great teamwork here on Utara's side. That's fine, you can handle it now. Zan and Bootle through. Utara's next pair can go.
Take it easy, guys.
Come on, guys. You guys will start.
Cornay, start again. Cornay and Moira losing time now. Utara, an opportunity to grab a great lead here.
Easy, balance it, Kone.
Huge, huge lead on Utara's side. Drop that ball, get it in the drop. Next pair for Selatan now. Xavion and Jenna for Selatan. The second pair to go. You drop the ball, you start again. Marion taking their time through the tripwires. Too much haste will slow you down.
Watch that ball.
That's beautiful, Gina.
Utara's lead now, something of the past. Selatan about to take the lead.
It's fine, ladies. It's fine, ladies. It's fine, ladies.
Xavion and Jenna are through the tripwires. Selatan suddenly in the lead.
Watch it.
Step ahead for Selatan. Utara drops their ball. Selatan in the lead now. Selatan has that lead. If they drop it, they have to start again. Keep it. Careful now. You do not want to drop that ball. You're across. Next pair. Go. Utara second pair now on the balance beam, struggling. It's Altaf and Shona, the last pair for Selatan. Selatan well in the lead now. Marion and Val almost off. Marion almost losing her footing, but she's through.
Put it out with your hands. It's fine. Let's go.
Slow.
Take it easy, take it easy. Don't worry about the ball. If it's close to you, go. Go, Shona. Look.
Mark and Stephen for Utara moving quickly, trying to catch up. Both tribes neck and neck now. Nobody ahead of anyone.
Don't rush it.
Watch it carefully.
Oh, you dropped your ball. Utara's dropped their ball. Selatan in the lead again. Utara back to the front. Back to the front.
You need to slow down.
Slowly. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Well done. Just keep it there, guys.
Keep the distance slowly. Go up. I'll hold it.
Okay.
Go
Slow
up.
now. Slow.
Go up slowly. Keep the distance of the same.
There's no pressure, you're in front.
Go, Altaf. Get over.
Who's it going to be? Neck and neck here. This game belongs to anyone. Quick work being made of that tripwire by the Utara team. Shona now on the uneven balance beam for Selatan. Mark and Stephen are through, catching up on Selatan. This is tight. It is going to be a duel, a battle to see who can shatter those pots.
You hold it.
Slow.
You hold it.
Put it in. Put it in.
Last team for Utara on the floor now. Utara loading their wrecking ball. Selatan loading their wrecking ball. Neck and neck in this challenge.
You're supposed to help each other. You're supposed to help each other.
Now hold on.
I can't, sorry. Okay, sorry.
One ball and a at a time. 1 pot down.
Go! Next! Don't look at them. Don't look at them.
2 pots down. 3 pots down.
Go! Not, but all the balls is not Shane. Shane, swing the ball.
Utara still struggling for that first swing. 1 pot down for Utara.
1 at a time. It doesn't matter. Go!
Nice. Go. Last one. Seletan moments away from winning this challenge.
It's on the ball.
Okay.
2 pots down for Utara.
Go.
Seletan struggling with those last 2 pots.
Listen, swing it evenly. Swing it, don't throw it.
Another pot down for Utara. 3 pots left for Utara. 2 pots for Seletan. Go. Another pot. Nope, it is not down. Keep going.
Come on, gotta go hard. Come on.
Yes, Seletan, another pot down.
Sully, you're the only one.
1 pot to go on Seletan's side. Seletan wins the challenge. Wins the reward. Yes.
The thing that's positive about our tribe is that there is teamwork when it counts. The other tribe does not have unity and they can't work together as a team.
Seletan, you guys definitely get something out of this reward, courtesy of Outsurance. Utara, I've got nothing for you. Head back to your camp.
Somebody else carry this, I'll carry the flag.
Seletan! Woo!
That was a crucial win, guys.
Moaning and now sore losers.
Check this out.
Yeah, you got to keep that, You got to hide that.
The exact thing that we wanted. We got it.
Remember the rules, remember the rules.
Let's see. I knew that we got this ready for a reason. I knew it.
There's a hammock.
Oh, my sacrilege. Thank you, Outsurance.
Seletan is good. I mean, it seems like spirits are never low in this tribe. So I don't think spirit is something we ever need to worry about. It's just converting the spirit into immunity challenge wins.
Today as a team, I feel like there's renewed energy within the team, and maybe part of that is also because we know we don't want to go to tribal council again.
Tomorrow we need to earn.
And I think I always believe that when a team is connected, you connect on a different level. So you feel each other. You don't necessarily always need to speak to each other. And I think we need to capitalize on that. That if we're connected on another level, things will happen naturally. And I kind of feel like we need to make sure we win the immunity challenges going forward. Yeah. You don't want to merge with that team in the majority. They're not a happy team.
They're not a happy team, and we are. We deserve to have the numbers over there. We do.
So let's open up and see.
We got Wilson! Listen, we need to put 2 sticks in its eyes and hang our underwear on there.
I'll first ask, has anyone got anything to say here?
Yeah, I do, but you can speak.
No, say. Yeah, we're standing here. We're a team.
Yeah, we are becoming as hypocrites as a tribe now because we say this and then we do something else.
What did we say?
First night here we got from the beach, we asked each other's strengths and weaknesses. Every sport I've ever played, it's on land. I have the longest legs here. I've told everyone here that I've only taught myself how to swim last year. And we've said that, but we do something else.
I don't want to hear anymore. I actually don't want to hear. Just listen.
But
you proved yourself. I don't want to hear because
you said I must say
just
something.
Listen. I, as an individual, hate spoiled little brats that show this is a team game. You can be disappointed.
My problem is
you can be disappointed. But don't do it in front of your teammates.
Don't we talk as a team?
But there at the challenge, when you were told that you are not involved, I didn't see her walk away. Your shoulders, your disappointment, I could see it.
So, I mean, I'm a human being. I will be disappointed. What should I do?
But don't
I'm a
show
human
it to
being.
your teammates.
What should I do? I'm a human being, Mark. I'm allowed to be
You're a
disappointed.
human being that needs to learn to control his emotions.
He's making a point that he feels he needs to make.
Kalani,
That's the difference.
Part of being an iron,
fair enough,
iron
but
team
he
is
feels
that
he
you
needs
do
to
the
make the
best
point
for
and
what
get off
the.
his chest. If he
I
doesn't
completely
make-
understand that,
Yeah.
but it's he's thinking about himself. That he's being selfish and he's saying, "I didn't have a chance to prove myself."
Because everybody
All of
in
us
here
feel
is
that
selfish. That's why we're here. Do you forget that?
Everyone-
If you're here to hold hands and sing Kumbaya, well, got lots to learn. Sorry for you.
I never cry for anything, but once I'm angry, once you get me to that point, and that's what they did now.
He said he's got a talent and he didn't have an opportunity to showcase his talent. If your talent is really holding a ball on a stick, but then you should rather be in a circus, really.
Got made.
Hey guys, we got mail.
Surprise, surprise. Another challenge awaits.
Yes, we know.
This one is for immunity. It could seal your fate. Keys and chains are part of the plan. Your captain confined and the banning of man.
I don't think Mark knows the game of Survivor. I feel he's a liability more than he is an inspiration. And you need that now. When you're at your lowest, you need inspiration to pull it from somewhere.
You guys, we got mail. We got mail. We got mail.
We are so motivated not to go to tribal council. We've been to the last 2 tribal councils, and it's actually quite embarrassing if we go back again.
To be safe from the vote, you have to win this game by being the first to go up in flames.
This game changes every single minute. Anything can happen.
You know, the first challenge, obviously, we had 1 or 2 people complaining about 1 or 2 things. This is a team game. We are, as a team, united, and this is the only way we can go forward.
We are a strong team. We work very well together as a team. We're very motivated to win the immunity challenge.
Come on in, guys. Utara, Silaton, welcome to your next Tribal Immunity Challenge. Silaton, I suspect your camp is looking a lot more inviting than it did before the last reward challenge, am I right?
Yes.
One place I'm sure you don't want to go back to is Tribal Council, right?
Big now.
I don't have to motivate these guys. Whether it's a reward or immunity challenge, you know, none of them want to go home.
First things first, Marion, I'll take it back. Well, if you want this back, you got to win it. If you do, you're safe from the vote at Tribal Council. If you don't, somebody's going home. This is how it's going to work. The captains of each tribe, you will start trapped in a cage on the beach. On my go, you'll start digging to free yourself from that cage. In the cage with you is a torch padlocked to the back of the cage. Rest of the tribe, on my go, you will make your way out to sea towards that mast lying there with a chain. Once you've hooked your chain onto the mast, you need to drag it to the beach, unclip the chain, raise that mast and slot it into its hole. On the top of that mast are 8 ropes that have been woven around the top. You need to unravel those ropes to release the key. That key, you need to get to your captains in the cage. They'll unlock the torches. Captains, you need to get out, run down to the bonfire and light your torch at the first try to make it out within the torch to the burning man, lighting his shackles, setting him alight. That tribe wins this challenge and wins tribal immunity. Safe from the vote at Tribal Council, guaranteed another day in this game. Guys, ready to do this?
Yes.
I'll give you guys a moment to strategize, and then we'll get to this.
It's a strength thing, it's not a strength thing now. I need you. 2 weakest.
Utara, you have 2 extra members that need to sit out. Can't be the same as the last challenge. Who's it going to be? Marion, Val.
Fighting for immunity, Utara and Silaton. Survivors ready? Go! Fighting for immunity, Utara and Silaton. Survivors ready? Go!
Go, 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 go.
Both tribes running into the water, making a beeline for their mast. A lot of work that needs to be done here. If you drop your links, you can't finish your chain, you can't finish this challenge.
It's drifted, it's drifted.
A lot of sorting to do through those chain links to get the right ones at the right place as well. Very important here. Onto the end of that mast. Utara now making their way to the beach with their mast. Already into the next phase of this game. Silaton making their way with their mast. David taking a drop in the water. He's up again. Silaton and Utara neck and neck. This challenge belongs to both of them right now. Be careful.
Go, 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 go.
Okay. Up, up, up. Captain's now digging furiously. Up, up, up. Utara's mast almost up. Silaton struggling to get that mast in. Utara trying to unravel that rope.
Okay, come, let's go.
First tribe to get the key to their captain gains a huge lead. Those captains better be digging. Those holes better be ready. Utara now unraveling that rope. A lot of hands, a lot of thoughts. Communication. Very important at this stage in the game. The captains are the only ones who can carry that torch to their way up the pole, unraveling that rope. Utara, a third of the way up their pole. Not as easy as it looks.
It needs to start from the bottom. It needs to start from the bottom to the tangle.
Silaton taking the way ahead, making good progress. Silaton in the lead. Looks like Silaton's got their own way.
Okay, everyone grab one. We're gonna go under.
Utara struggling. Utara suddenly behind in this game. Silaton once again coming to the party at the end. Something's wrong, Utara. Change your strategy. Stopping does not help. You gotta keep moving. Move your strategy. Utara, change your strategy. Silaton moments away from releasing that key. Here it comes. The key is down. Samuel grabs the key. Get over to your captain. The minute your captain's got the key, you can help him dig. Help your captain dig. Get in there, Silaton. Utara. Utara now getting the hang of releasing that rope. That's cool. Silaton, the entire tribe, hands in the sand, trying to get their captain out.
Not unweaving. That's okay. We're enjoying this. We are enjoying this.
Once your captain's through, pass him the torch, Philip. Standing by with that torch. He's through! Corne's through! He's lighting his torch in the bonfire. Make sure it's lit, Corne. Make sure it's lit. Lift it up high. Don't drop it. Watch your flame. Watch your flame. Corne taking his time as he makes his way across to the burning man on the platform.
Hey guys, let's lock it before he lights it.
Corne, smile, blow him a kiss.
You brought it.
Corne lights the burning man. Silaton wins the challenge, wins tribal immunity.
You brought it.
Group harmony, a good team spirit, and a happy team can think clearer and can perform better.
Silaton, I've got something here you've been dying to get your hands on for a long time. Come and get it.
Yay!
Well done.
There we go. Well deserved.
Yes!
Silaton, tribal immunity is yours. That means you're safe from the vote. Utara, can't say the same for you. I will see you at tribal council where somebody will be going home.
Home sweet home. What immunity? Immunity. We are going home. We
obviously not a good day for us today. 2 challenges we lost, but I'm here to win as a team. I'm here committed as a captain to make sure that, the next challenge we go to, we can hopefully win it. That's what I'm here for, okay? So all I ask for you, I know I haven't got to say, you guys, teammates, you ladies, girls, gentlemen, is that the decision that you do make, think of the team.
Yeah.
But thanks very much. Here we go. Stop. Go, goes deep.
3, 2, 1.
Utara! Bang, slingy bang.
The general consensus has been that it's Val. I mean, it's not a nice decision. It's not me making the decision.
I'd have loved to vote.
Oh, I would have loved to vote him off too.
I don't know how much longer I can suffer his arrogance. Honestly speaking, we all have talents, but we're not arrogant about it. So, for me, that's who I want to vote out. Today when we went to the challenge, he ripped my bed off. That bed was my hard work to provide for the whole camp, not just myself. He's very childish. He's very hot-headed. He doesn't have an ounce of loyalty to whoever he makes allies to. I can do without somebody that's going to turn around and stab me in the back.
Cool, man. She makes valid points, huh?
She's in alliance with Bruce Lee, with Val, so don't think that she's not playing both sides.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm asking you, are you with Marion and I to vote Zane out?
Shit, it's all about the numbers.
100%.
It's all about the numbers.
Okay. I'm a very upfront person, and I have to tell you, you're not sitting in a good light right now, in terms of a majority.
Who's this?
Shane.
Okay.
Your best bud, Shane?
Yeah.
This is what's going on.
Okay.
General consensus is that you go.
Yes.
I'm telling you that because
Okay.
they've approached me.
I see everybody's off in their little conversation party.
So I'm being direct to you. If I have 5 or 6 votes against Zan, he's out.
I know this is also
not happy with Zan.
Not happy.
This is probably going to be a while. Yeah. It's you, Marion, Val, myself. Sivu I spoke to. He's definitely voting for Van.
Yeah.
So that's Sivu. That's 5 of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can't have them organising themselves. We can't.
Yeah.
And we need to seriously consider a proper blindside. And if she's organising them, we cut it off at the head.
The only problem now is if there's any sort of idol in the mix, which I
from one of them
doubt.
I doubt they've even put it in play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Sally, last night was the best night's sleep I've had.
Absolutely. Yep.
And now the other 5 sleep.
Oh, one's still untangling himself from the hammock.
I feel like I'm in heaven. In paradise. It's actually so relaxing. Amazing.
The camp's very elated at the moment. Everyone's happy, everyone's jovial. But don't forget, there's £1 million at the end of the game. So obviously everyone's scurrying towards that. There's plotting, there's planning around it. But it does make life a lot more comfortable knowing you're not going to get tribal council.
David just goes off on his own mission. He just sort of he was helping with the wood earlier, but I think that's sort of all he's been doing. Have you noticed, whenever we eat, he'll sit, away from all of us? He's completely, isolating himself.
Yeah, the body language that I'm getting from other people isn't pleasing me. But I've got an idol. I've got an idol.
My game has definitely changed. It has to. I have now broken alliances with Zen, and I have reformed an alliance with Buhle, Val. I think we have Sivo on our side, and we want to stay together as a team and vote for Zen. I would love him to just leave the island altogether.
Hello, Skeleton. I don't miss you. I've got a cool and newer tribe now.
Kilani's trying to organize the hangers-on into some sort of alliance to vote Zan off.
As we've seen, he's quite the selfish guy.
Selfish, just conniving. His word means absolutely bugger all.
Yeah.
It's not a good sign to see Kilani suddenly develop a bit of a backbone and start organizing 4 or 5 people to vote. She really is starting to blossom into someone that could be a threat later on. So we want to basically make sure that everybody's still on side in our little alliance and blindside Kilani.
Okay, who are you sure of in our alliance?
You, Sivu, Shane, Steven, you. We have your back. Okay? Okay. Because if you go home, then I'm screwed. You know what I mean? Then we don't have numbers.
Yeah.
We don't have numbers in the merge, and not any one of the 5 of us are going to win this game.
Marion pulls me aside, and she said she has my back. And that we also had the majority vote. So there's nothing for me to panic about.
No one's writing your name down over my dead body. Over my dead body. So I'm looking forward to tribal council because
it's going to be a really big
someone who
surprise.
thinks they are now the puppet master is going to be blindsided.
I'll have a chat with Buffet and Marion. I still got to talk to Marion and convince her. Sam, he's on his way out. Everybody wants him out.
Of course. I'm looking at you now and I'm telling you, Kilani. So if Kilani or Val or Buffet approaches you, they're also you voting for. You say Zan. Say you're sticking to Zan. Okay? You're not voting Zan. You're voting Kilani.
Voting Kilani to
Okay, you guys can stay here.
See you. Okay. I'm to go and look for my draft.
Blindside.
As long as we've still got Sivu
No, we do. Sivu came to me this morning and he told me.
and Sunil,
Yeah.
then there's nothing that we need to worry about because we've got
But I'm
majority.
telling you, I'm voting for.
Yeah, absolutely fine. And then, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I can get Dan as well. So
Dan's voting for Salio.
I'm going to chat to him now. He's not going to be stupid.
Kilani's lobbying to vote you out.
Really?
Yeah. So.
You serious? Okay.
I really do think that I can trust Sunat and she can trust me. And I've heard that Kilani is coming for me now, so let's see if I can get Kilani out.
Well, let's just hope that our plan works. Then we'll have the last laugh.
Exactly.
Ultimately, that's what we need to do.
Hey man, you can never trust an Indian, you know what I'm saying? You know? Okay? She just wants the money to pump her ride. Drop the suspension, put some fat rims on. Make it so fast, even a back wheel spinning.
If you laugh that loud, better have your ducks in a row.
Yeah, true.
I was thinking Solly, but now I'm thinking totally different as in Kilani or Marion because I know that they are after me.
okay, so it's not Marion. Kalane's tried to rally Bukle and Val.
So you know that Kilani has been after me?
Absolutely, 100%.
For me?
Yep.
Yeah, you see, it's quite weird to give you trust to.
I'll tell you the whole thing. Like, basically, Shane obviously assumed that Kalani was on our side. So he went to Kalani and said, let's vote Val off. She's one of the weakest swimmers, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Kalani then went straight to Val and said, they want to vote you off.
Yeah.
Let's all rally against Sam.
Okay.
We don't like his attitude in camp, and that's just that.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'm writing Kilani down
because I'm 100% happy with that.
Yeah, sure, man. Okay. I'll put a name down.
Any luck so far?
Right bites?
Come on, Philip, we're not here to feed them, huh? We're here to catch them.
I will catch. No, I am looking for revenge. I'd like to get David off because he's pissing me off now. He's just an irritant. He's like a little nit. Thankfully for me, he's actually irritating everyone. People that talk to me. Yes, I am a quiet person. I don't really work with people. I work with horses. But I'm not a recluse. And I felt a little bit ostracized, a little bit pushed out. I don't know what's going on.
You want to show me where the idol is?
I'm a bit scared at the moment.
Why?
For the way things are going.
Why? What do you mean the way things are going?
No one's speaking to me. I would twice I walk into a crowd of people and then
You know why? They think you've got the idol.
I do.
Yeah, but they think that you've got the idol and
And they're going to play me.
No, they're not going to play you,
I've
David.
heard them.
David, they are suspicious because you...
Yeah. They're done, yeah. And you're losing your head. It's just a deadpan giveaway. It's a
Well, I'm going to give it away if you don't show me where it is.
Well, give it away then, Shona.
No, you already made me promises and I don't believe you.
I don't trust this alliance.
I don't trust you. So, you know what's going to happen? If you don't show me now and you don't want to use it smartly with me as an alliance how we had, then, you know what? It's actually not going to work because people know they can't trust you because I'm going to tell them. And then if you are in an alliance with me and you're in an alliance with 6, how quickly are you going to flip when we come to merge? Little flipper.
You're losing it.
I want you out of my head.
Well, get me out your head then.
But show me the idol. Mind if I get a proper look at it?
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty, eh?
Mm-hmm. Shona.
But now it stays here, hey? No, neither you
I
or
won't.
I move it.
I won't do it.
Okay.
Either you're very confident that you and I are going to the end,
That's
or
what
we're
I
the
want.
biggest fools on earth. Because if you snar me, I'm snarring you.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So what are we, fools or heroes?
We heroes. Heroes all the way.
And this guy that wasn't even suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if I ask about it twice, just say that I confirmed it.
Wilson is the mascot of the Salatan tribe.
I think we need to make a statement much when you win a challenge and you leave your mascot behind.
We had to play a little rugby game with him.
Ready?
Scrum half was myself. Passed it down the line to Solly, flower half, did a little shimmy. Solly passed it on further to Mark.
Think of him.
In the end, he had to be put down, unfortunately.
Bang, bang. How about this?
I always win.
Da, da, da.
My alliance, the four-way alliance, it's myself, Sivu, Butle, and Val.
Apparently.
Those members of that four-way alliance, 3 of them, they pulled over and they got someone else on board and they want to vote someone else that I don't want that person to go. And funny enough, it happens to be Zan.
No, come, Solly, let's go.
And I don't want Zen to go right now because I need Zen in this game.
Go.
I don't need him in my life. I don't need him maybe a couple of stages after today. But he has to be on this island tomorrow to fight for another immunity challenge.
Keep your arm on the table, my boy. Your left arm strong, Solly. It's your right arm, eh?
I made a pact with Sunette after that mission, that fire mission that we had to make. I had a conversation with Solly about the immunity idol. She's got the note with where exactly the idol is. I asked her to give it to me. She refused.
So what do you think we should do tonight?
She must go.
She's gonna use the idol.
If she has it.
Okay, let's look at the numbers then.
It's Sivu, myself, and Val, and you. It's 4.
Kilani?
Kilani wants Zen out.
We need to be 5 and they need to be 4. Then we control the game.
Yeah.
And we must vote the same.
Yeah.
All right, more or less. The 4 of us are voting for Sunette. Right. Tell Kilani to vote for Sunette. That makes us 5. But don't tell her that we are 5. Just tell her that it guarantees her a stay.
Yeah. My vote tonight is definitely on Sunette.
You need to somehow convince who's Kilani voting for.
Then
It's not gonna work. We must go in as 5.
and vote against Sunette.
Yes. So it's gonna be 5-5.
Kelani's pretty much made up her mind. She wants Zen out.
I am really not willing to trust him at this point. He's already my neck's on the line. What I don't need is to add to that.
I would like to change Kelani's mind because I think at this point it's more of an emotional decision than a strategic decision. We need to stick together as a tribe. We've still got other challenges that we've got to face, and Sunette, for me, is one person that I feel needs to go at this point.
Are you comfortable with our alliance?
Definitely.
You don't want to change it? You don't want to swing? Go to Shane and Steve. You're happy? Okay, all right. I spoke to the girls. The girls said Sunette.
Yeah, the girls are voting Sunette.
Okay. And then Kilani comes on board.
For Sunette. That's fine for Sunette.
Right.
I would trust Val, Musha and Saul, but the thing is, he doesn't know that I have insights on both sides with Marianne, Shane, Zane, and Steven, and Sunette. And now I'm in the middle of this. I have to make a decision. Which side do I go to? And I really feel guilty about voting Kelani out. That's the easy option. Stay with the original alliance. Vote Kelani out. But I trust the second alliance, which is not my original alliance. I trust them more. Whichever side I choose, it's a difficult move to make this early in the game.
Come on in, guys. Grab a torch, light it in the fire, and then place it in the stand. As you know, in the game of Survivor, fire represents your life. As long as you have fire, you're in the game. If your torch goes out, so do you. Utara, after 7 days in the game, welcome to Tribal Council. Mark, what's been the toughest thing for you so far?
Well, I think the toughest is, the eating. It is a factor. People after a couple of days without eating, we do tend to probably get on each other's nerves. But, we have been very fortunate to have two really good fishermen by Zane and Stephen. They've been absolutely brilliant to catch some fish for us. But, as time goes along, I'm sure there'll be other issues. But thus far, I think the eating is a factor because we all need to eat so that we can be strong for the challenges.
Kilani, fact is you have suffered a series of losses. How do you get back to your winning streak?
I think there needs to be a lot more communication between our leader, Mark, and the team. I don't think there's a lot of communication in terms of finding out who they are, talking to them one-on-one, because only then can you make a good, educated decision on who actually partakes in the games in order to win the games, because ultimately that is the goal.
Solly, many factors influence this game. It's a mental game, it's physical, strategic. What for you is the most important?
Well, in the last 24 hours we've just discovered is very strong relationships with certain individuals, or you can just call it alliance.
Sunette, how are you feeling about the social game?
Let's just say I get along better with some people than others. Trust is something that has to be earned. So I think after tonight's Tribal Council, it will be more clear about who is in whose trust or alliance, if you want to call it that.
So if a group of people vote together tonight, does that mean they're becoming an alliance?
It would be a sure sign, I would say.
Butle, you're rolling your eyes.
I certainly believe that obviously trust is built on something, and with my colleague on my left, I feel that I was very let down by her. I believe for her to say that trust is something that is earned is something that is wrong if you're not giving the opportunity to the other person to prove that they can earn that trust.
Sunette, were you talking about Butle when you mentioned the trust factors and that it needs to be earned?
No, I wasn't talking about Butle. I was talking in general. When Butle said that I let her down, I'm not quite sure about what's going on here, because we had an agreement, and, well, as far as I know, I've also kept my end of the bargain. So, but about trust, I was really sincerely only speaking in general. I wasn't aiming it at anybody. I wasn't hinting at things.
Shane, Mark can't vote tonight. He can't vote until the last Tribal Council, where he votes for a winner. Are you considering that as a strategy in the long game?
I most definitely have, but it is just one vote. There's a big jury, and that's...
One vote can count.
Sure, but I think, that's a bonus if you can get that. And he's going to vote with someone that he believes earns it.
Mark, is that how you feel?
Well, I've told them from the start, I said I want honesty and respect for your teammates. Whoever goes on from there, I realize there's a game within a game. Some of them talking about having honesty, alliances. You can see it, especially the last 24 hours, you can see it, but I'm not part of it, and I don't want to be a part of it. They all got their own tactics, however they want to play the game. My main core is when we get to those challenges to unite this, whatever alliances they are, to unite them to make sure that the goal is to win the challenges and the tasks. So just honesty and respecting your teammates is the most important. And then obviously I will realize throughout the game who's playing the game the best, and whoever, if one of my members are there at the final, I certainly will appreciate it and probably vote for them.
What are you basing your vote on tonight, Marion?
I think tonight I'm basing my vote on just, observing people and their ways. And also for me, tonight's vote is a trust vote.
Kelani?
I'm basing my vote on loyalty. I did make somewhat of an alliance quite early in the game because I think it's absolutely necessary. The trust was broken on my part because I base my alliances on certain principles and values, and that was broken. So that's how I'm basing my decision today.
Buhle?
I'm basing my vote on actually two elements. One, just being decisive on what you say and doing the next thing. Also just making sure that the strength of the team moves forward and everybody pulls their weight.
Sunette?
I'm also basing my vote on loyalty. This might have not been the first choice I would have made, but it's sort of like initiation for me to try and form an alliance in my own way.
Well, with that, it is time to get to the voting. First up, Marion.
Understand why you would make another pact with Zen.
Zen, I take loyalty very seriously. We were allies and you crossed me unnecessarily. So, Zen, the little man, your name on my sheet.
You put a knife in my back. I'll take it out and put it straight back in yours.
I'll get the votes. If anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you wish to play it, now would be the time to do that. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person with the most votes will be voted out. Must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kilani. Zan. One vote Kilani, one vote Zan. Sunette. One vote Kilani, one vote Zan, one vote Sunette. Kilani. That's two votes Kilani, one vote Zan, one vote Sunette. Sunette. That's two votes Kilani, two votes Sunette, one vote Zan. Kilani. That's three votes Kilani, two votes Sunette, one vote Zan. Sunette. That's three votes Sunette, three votes Kilani, one vote Zan. Kilani. That's four votes Kilani, three votes Sunette, one vote Zan. Third person voted out of Survivor South Africa champions. Kilani. Kilani, that's five, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Kilani, tribe has spoken. Well, if anyone was wondering whether or not it is game on, now you have your answer. It is time to get your head in the game or get left behind. Grab your torches, head back to your camp. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
I formed alliances and I play the game hard because I'm competitive, and I did not unfortunately respect my leader because I don't think his work ethics agreed with mine. Zan should be voted off next because he is a loose cannon. He is not as all-rounder as you may think. I think everyone will be proud of me. I put 100% in what I've done. No regrets, and they know it.
Next time on Survivor.
I would have rather that we sorted it out amongst ourselves. Here comes Bootley and freaking blabs all over the place that I have the clue to the immunity idol.
Uttara Silitan, please welcome cricketing legend Mkhayantini.
All good, Maynard?